Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. Last time, we did a little bit of exploring, got some better gear. We saw the ancient forest. That's a pretty cool biome. There's not a whole lot going on, at least in the one we found. Apparently, that has been changed, so that is where the spirit tree is always going to spawn. But other than that, just going over some skills, a little bit of extra training, just a couple little odds and ends. Between episodes, oh yes, we did also explore the nether, got some netherite, and got most of the stuff we need for gear. Between episodes, I went mining trying to get magisteel, and apparently they changed it so that the dragonbone pickaxe no longer works for mining magic ore. So that's sad. I wasted a few pieces before I realized it didn't work. And then I decided to come back to the nether. I have to go find one more piece of netherite, because I currently only have one that I need for the smithing thing. So I'm going to need a second one in order to actually make a netherite pickaxe, which will be able to mine, like, the 2 magic ore we're missing. Either that or I go hunting for, like, a singular, another magic slime, which is how, steel slime, which is how we got those. But I just found this thing. This is apparently the new model for the Barghest. It's a little bit hard to tell because it's currently swimming in lava, but it looks pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be able to find another one of those and we can actually, like, see it in, like, action, and what it's supposed to look like when it's not burning even more than usual. But yeah, I just saw that thing, wanted to come back to it. I'm looking for another bastion, so hopefully I can get some more. I get another piece of netherite without really having to work for it. Is there anything else I have to go over between episodes? A little bit more training, couple skills, got a few extra training points on them because I keep doing it. Airflow shot, got a couple extra points. I did master Thunderlance though. Oh, apparently I accidentally visited all the destinations. But Thunderlance is now mastered. This is already like a fairly powerful spell. Ow. Yeah, it's a lightning lance. You throw lightning and it hits a thing and it does a bunch of damage. Now that it's evolved, it now has a rain mode. I haven't actually tested this out yet. Okay, that's pretty cool. Does that cost more? 20 goes down to, or I think it went to 21, so that's like 9. If I go back down to singular, oh no, it costs the same amount. Except, like, the difference is it, like, comes from above me and comes crashing down at a slight angle. I guess aiming it gets a little bit harder is part of the trade-off, but fairly cool just all around. This isn't like a trapped thing, is it? No, okay. But, sure. That's basically the only skill I actually mastered. Other than that, just a few extra training points on a couple of things. Nothing too major happened. Well, that appears to have been locked off. Let's see if there's anything else on this direction. I don't know if there is, but might as well check. And I'm in lava now. Oh, well. So, yeah, Mud Hand has more training, a couple other things with more training. I tried learning Thunder Orb, but it requires Thunder, and Tornado Blade apparently requires more Magicules than we have at maximum. So, we're kind of just down to the last couple of skills we can currently learn. We can master Airflow Shot, we can master Anti-Shock, and we can master Escape and Mud Hand. So that's 4 more we can master. I think that will bring us to 12, which will be enough to get Chant Annulment at least. But we're still short until I can do a bunch more grinding and get a few more skills before we can actually get our hands on, like, the ever useful Sage ability. Anyways, Too much JJK. I keep using JJK controls. Dang it. Anything useful? No, a single netherite scrap is nice. That technically means I only need 2 more of those things before we can actually get Magisteel going. But anyways, I'm just on a Magisteel hunt. I'll bring you back if I find something cool. I'm just looking for a bastion. Hopefully I can steal a couple more goodies out of that, though. And then we'll get up to something else. we might actually try and find the spirit tree. I probably have enough magicules to survive in there now, although that's maybe pushing it slightly. I don't know. How many magicules do you need? Like, we're Majin, which means we have resistance to magicule poisoning. We went over the whole equation for it last time. So, like, there's an okay chance I have enough resistance to survive. And technically speaking, I always think of it as, oh, you'd only go in there once you can defeat the golem. But you can still get magic without beating the golem. I just always try and hold off until I can, but it's not like I have to. And that's just a couple free spells to cover the distance that I don't even have to fully learn. You know what? That's probably what we're doing today. Hopefully we can get something that's usable enough so that we can learn the rest of the skills we need for Sage. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna deal with Netherite first, though, so I'll see you in a little bit. I suppose this is technically something. Warped Forest. This is apparently where you go if you want to find a Barghest now. It's literally crawling with them. They're everywheres. Oh, there it is. I think they've also been, like, severely weakened. Like, they do not feel as strong as they used to be. Either that or this armor is even better than I thought it was. I really like this new model. The black and the white of the old one with, like, the sharp contrast between, like, the old skull on the dark blue black body. It looked really nice, but this, like, I like this coloring too. I don't know if I prefer it, but I do like it. I'm not sure which way I lean, but you know what? Sure. They also only have, like, 3,000 EP, so we're only gonna go from 89928, 89928. 89928. So like 68, I think. Yeah, they're not worth a lot of EP, but you know what? They're worth more than like zombies, and there's a lot more of them. So it's like an okay grinding spot. Anyways, I haven't found any more netherite yet. I got distracted pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm back on the hunt, I guess. Just thought I'd come back for this. That took way longer than I thought, just to find structures that could have the stuff in it, but I now have exactly enough netherite for this, so let's just head on back to stuff. Okay. Ow. Why was I falling? That's weird. Like, I definitely was just standing still there. Why did it drop me like that? Anyways, we have literally just enough of that. I don't think I ever grabbed a smithing table, or if I did, I already used it for this one. So, what do I need again? It's 2 pieces of iron, if I remember correctly. So, like so, and so. Get you a smithing table. I just need to smelt up one more piece of this real quick. Where is... It's every once in a while. The basic stuff ends up getting, like, super tricky and difficult for some reason. Like, everything else, I start to understand mods, I start to understand whatever else I need to do. But, like, just like building a netherite pickaxe or something. I need the smithing templates, which I had some. It's just where did I put them? I know for a fact I got a couple of smithing templates. Uh-oh. What did I do with them? I cleared a bastion last time. Um, oh, there they are. Like, looking through everything and just could not find it. So that, and that goes in, netherite pickaxe. And from there, this goes with a few pieces of gold to make... I do not have a traveling... I keep trying to use the crafting table on a stick. We haven't had the crafting table on a stick since we ended my, all the mods, like, 2 months ago? 3 months ago now or something? Like, it's been a while. Anyways, at Tensura... And to make this thing the kiln, I forgot the name of it, that's why I'm looking it up. I need some more obsidian, a blast furnace, and some cauldrons. So just grab up one of these. I need obsidian and 2 cauldrons. And from there, It disappeared because that popped up and messed it up. There it is, kiln. There we go. So now, the better smelter. All I have to do is go get some iron and go get some magisteel, which I did mark a little bit of magic ore. I did not, however, go ahead and make a enchantment table like I kind of wanted to do before this, getting some sort of fortune. I marked this as there it is. I just got turned around. Anyways, this definitely works now, right? Yes, and now I think I need exactly one more piece of magic ore in order to make 3 pieces and thus get the yeah, these are hard. I need one more piece of magic ore so to make 3 full pieces of low magisteel. Which honestly, I think I'm gonna spend on a sword since we can mine it with a netherite pickaxe now. That gets a whole lot less useful. So yeah, I'm gonna go find one more, I guess, just so we can get like 3 full things. But if I can't find it within like 5 minutes, we're just gonna go home. We're gonna make a sword because that's probably what we're lacking the most right now. So I'll see you in a moment. I'm going too high. I don't think it can spawn above the deep slate level. Words are hard. I have no idea where this thing came from, but there is currently a giant ant trying to kill me. Oh, where did you come from? The only monster I've seen actually be able to follow me underground is the Armorsaurus, and I assumed that was because they could actually like burrow and whatnot. But for some reason, all of a sudden, I'm being attacked by a giant ant and a what are you called again? Is it just a hound? I think it's just a hound. Like out of nowheres, where did you even come from? Yeah, these things. Those things are now spawning down here too. Why? I literally didn't see any of either of those, and then all of a sudden I'm being a couple of them spawn at once. Anyways, I do have I have now like doubled the amount of magisteel we have, so that's pretty nice. Oh, why did I panic? Like that thing, like that's the second time I get blown up by a creeper, like in recent memory, and both times it did 2 damage. I don't know why I still panic like that. Maybe it's just like muscle memory. But anyways, I'm about to head back up to the house real quick. I should be able to escape actually. Let's use this instead. It's a 5 seconds thing. I just have to stay safe for like a little bit, and the escape magic circle is too far away. There is it. Oh yeah, it has like a 500 block range if I remember correctly until it's mastered. So I need to be just a little bit closer. Yeah, I just need to make my way a little bit around through here. I also found this really cool lava lake over here. Yeah, words are hard. Anything else I want to pick up before we actually just head straight up back? Like any extra magic or okay, yeah, there's a little bit more. Anyways, I'm gonna mine this, and then I'm gonna go home, just set up the kiln and smelt it up. It's going to take a few moments. I'll just see you when we're ready to make our sword, and then I guess it's off to the spirit realm, hopefully. Dang it, we're just shy. Or I say that, we're like 0.7. We're like 3 magicule ore pieces short of being able to make a high magisteel sword. So for now, I guess we're gonna get stuck with a low magisteel one, which is fine, I guess. I was just hoping for a little bit better than that. So there's low magisteel, and then I believe the recipe now calls for a single gold ingot and a stick as usual. Going in here. Oh yeah, the warp core and the demonic core there. I almost forgot about those. Low magisteel. Here's the low magisteel armor. Oh, here it is. And a low magisteel sword. So we now have what is essentially like an infinite regenerating sword as long as I'm careful with it. And it does a little bit of extra damage. I say that, it's almost a double. But with that all said and done, let's actually go off to the spirit realm, shall we? There is like 0 chance at all that I actually managed to defeat the golem, but we might as well give it everything we've got. You go in there. I should reset our escape marker here. Not that we can really use it if we're that far away. And where is my compass? Here it is. So, it's just called a spirit tree, right? Nope. Um, Sort by source, go down to Tensura, and we are looking for the labyrinth tree. That's what it's called, isn't it? Goblin Village, Lizard. What is it called now? Oh yeah, I should probably go to a dwarf village at some point. Wizard, warp, ruin, nest, naps, labyrinth tree. There it is. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Am I gonna have to do the whole cartographer visit? Am I going to have to do the whole thing where I find a villager that trades maps and get to them to give me a map to find it? If I can't find it with the explorer's compass, that's the answer is probably yes. I completely forgot they randomly had names now. That's big, really. How do you make a cartographer table again? Also, there are new villager traders. I should probably try making one of those too. Cartographer is 2 pieces of paper and and like 4 pieces of wood as usual. What do I have for... I have some emeralds. Hopefully it'll be enough. One of these, grab my paper, which I'm sure is somewheres. Here it is. And this is still random chance, isn't it? Well, I guess I'm making another one. I think I remember this actually being a bit tricky, where it doesn't always actually give you the map. I needed to do this with a couple different villagers, if I remember correctly. I assume the green actually means you're a nitwit, and thus won't become this type of trader anyways. Unless you're coming back to do it now. Oh wait, they all have green, never mind. Cartographer, empty map, 1. Uh-oh. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than expected. 1 second. Hopefully there's enough sugarcane around the village. Let me try and get this working. It's looking a little rough right now. No luck on a map to the labyrinth tree. It ended up the final trades on that one ended up being like colored banners, which that's where the compass or that's where the map was supposed to be. Since apparently we're not getting that done today, might as well, I guess, go looking for more wizards towers and hopefully get some extra easy to learn spells that way. Fine. Why not? If we travel like almost 10,000 blocks, maybe we'll actually be able to pick up a labyrinth tree with the explorer's compass. So, you know what? Fine. I'm fine with it. We can travel relatively decently fast. So sadly, I'm not going to be gaining many magicules across these regions. I'll be back with you in a little bit. Hopefully there's something good for us somewheres. I don't know. I was really hoping to go to the spirit realm today. Like, it's a little bit sad that I just can't find it. Hopefully, hopefully I'm just too far away from it. If I travel away, maybe it will pick up. But I'll probably just see you on the other side of the ocean whenever I reach this tower. Maybe I should have actually looked to see if there was a closer one of a different variety. But oh well, we're already over 1,000 blocks closer than we were. I'll see you in a minute. So, I made it about halfway when I saw an underwater, thing. What is it called? An underwater ruined portal. And so I came down here to get it. And now I believe I am completely doomed. I do not know if I can actually make it out of here because of that thing. Yeah, I'm doomed. I do not have anywhere close to... Yeah, I did not have anywhere close to enough magicules. Like, no regen anywheres over the ocean. Like, in the least. Like, I gained, like, 1 magicule across the entire flight. It, Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like the complete lack of magicules across most of the map. I do kind of like the magicules and area system. I think that is a fun addition. But the fact that there is literally nothing for several thousand blocks and you literally cannot recover across that entire time is a little weird. I think this system needs some tuning. Like it's too little in some areas. But anyways, I did find a goblin village. It gave the short sword schematic, and I guess I get to fly the whole 7,000 blocks again. Whatever. Whatever. Like, curse you, game. Curse you. I hate these stupid fish. Like, I was literally like 50 blocks in the air and it still hit me. I'm in danger. I am in danger just by existing within the same postal zip code as them. Like, somehow I am still within the danger zone. Those stupid fish, they're too strong. They're too strong and they can hit you from anywheres, and I am once again left with basically 0 magicules. I don't even know what I spent them on. I launched like 2 airflow shuts just to do a little bit of training along the flight, and now I'm out of it when it matters. I don't know. It's the whole aerial, and maybe I just don't understand enough about it. Maybe there is a way to increase the amount of air magicules in a specific area, and if so, maybe I need to look into it and try to like make our home base in an area that we like artificially increase the magicules for. Hey, look, mushroom biome. Hey, look, mushroom village. What is this? Um, I I don't know. Have they added these into base Minecraft, or is this like a repurposed thing? This might be a repurposed thing. I don't know. Anyways, it's just a cute little village on a mushroom biome. It's a mushroom island. I mean, they're safe here. I don't think anything hostile spawns. Anyways, I still have 2,500 blocks to go or so. Hopefully, this isn't a waste of time and there is actually something good to find over there. Which is quite likely. It literally could just be nothing in this tower, except for a bunch of duplicates for spells we already have. You know what? We're probably just about to get a bunch of duplicates for spells we already have. But, hopefully since it's specifically a burnt tower, it might have some fire magic. That could be fun. I'll see you in a little bit. It doesn't take too long to travel when I go down. When I angle down and pick up some extra speed and just like do boost upwards every now and again, it tends to go pretty quickly. I hate you. I hate you so much. I am legitimately like 50 blocks in the air. How on earth do you hit me? Like, what is that? Like, that fish is stupid. That fish is so stupid. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going up now. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we're about to be over land. Good. Here we go. The entire flight, I think I gained 1%. I flew over a tiny little desert of death for about 2 seconds, and I think I gained 2% during that 2-second period. Like, it's a little unbalanced. Dang it, this is quicksand. Let me out of here. There's my shovel. There it is. Anyways, ruined tower. What have we got? It looks like the entire top section is completely destroyed, so we're not going to get a free spellbinding table out of this place. But what are we going to get? Healthcare. Boost to caster's health and saturation. That could be nice. And as expected, we're going to get some fire magic out of here. Does that mean that whoever destroyed this place left magic tomes behind? Or did whoever owned the place end up burning it down? That is the question. Anyways, healthcare. Thank you. Analyze. Analyze target status and power. I believe that is basically just going to be equivalent to analytical appraisal. But you know what? Might as well just learn it, because why not? We need all the skulls we can get. Fire and fire lance. Fire is probably just like a fire charge, if I have to guess. It's probably just like the most basic spell possible. And fire lance, I assume, is going to be like equivalent to lightning lance or thunder lance. Which, both of those spells exist. One of them is a spirit spell, and one's an aspectual, right? That's what it's called? Yeah. So, like, lightning and thunder lances both exist, but they're not the same skill, and they work differently. It's a little bit weird. Fire lance. So, cool. We have all that stuff now. I'm gonna assume that's the end of this place. There's like a door hidden there. Yeah. So, an empty barrel and a couple of chests. It was worth it. That was a long flight for not much, but I'm not going to say it wasn't worth it. That is brand new magic, and we need all the magic we can get. But there is a one of these biomes over here, the Ancient Forest. Might as well check it out. Apparently these things, they at least are where the spirit trees spawn in now. So, like, if I ever find one, I should see. And it's literally 3 trees. This is a pitiful little forest. This is not a forest at this point. It is literally 3 trees. Okay. Uh, so I guess let's double check the compass. Let me get, please. Like, if I try this again now, I've traveled like several thousand blocks, still nothing. I'm gonna have to find another village, do another cartographer thing, and it's just gonna be a little bit annoying about it. But oh well, since we're here in a high magical zone and we're recovering a little bit more, let's try learning fire magic. Analyze can go here. Um, Fire and fire lance. Um, let's actually check fire lance before analyze. I'm assuming neither of them is super expensive. Fire lance is only 3. For some reason, oh, I put it there twice. Oh, fire wasn't even a blip. Learning fire is going to be super easy. I wanted to check healthcare. So that's only 3. That's not even a blip, really. And that's not really even a blip. Okay, we got some very easy to learn magic here, which is really nice. If I can master these, like, or even we're done today. Even Analyze is essentially free. Maybe it's just because I hadn't done the grinding yet that learning all of those was super expensive. But like, even now I don't have enough for Tornado Blade. So it's not like it's not like all the magic are just that cheap. I guess these ones were just commons, and I had Thunder Orb and all this, like, Tornado Blade must, and I'm speaking too quickly. Tornado Blade, Anti-Shock Area, and Mud Spears must be high or like uncommon, rare, or high-class magics. And I guess the ones we got out of here were all like common. But you know what? Common means they train faster, which is gonna be very nice for our purposes. I really, really want Sage. Sage is like really important. Although we're gonna get a Chantonomid, we're not gonna get Sage just yet. That's still quite a ways away. What are we looking for from here then? Are we just gonna keep trying to hunt down some new, uh, keep hunting down various different, the wizard's towers, I guess? I don't know. You know what, let's go find a dwarf village, because why not? It's a new thing. And 2,000 blocks in that direction. Okay, not that far. That shouldn't take me very long. Hey, look, it's a landfish. I haven't seen one of them in the new version. They look largely unchanged. Or, actually, no, I say that. It's basically just a salmon with legs now. It used to be, like, as a bigger, like, full modeled thing. And I guess it still does have some of that, but it's been, like, sleeked down a little bit to make it look a little bit more like an actual fish that just evolved some legs. Anyways, I'm going to start flying. I'm going to start learning these spells as we go. I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, that's cool. There's actually 2 different types of Barghest. Okay. So you got like the nether variant, and you still have like the normal one that spawns in like biomes like this. It's a Pegasus. Hold on. It's like unicorns still exist, and they used to exist, but I believe... Hold on, I want to double check this. Do unicorns still exist in here? They do. And that is specifically a Pegasus, right? Yes, it is. Pegasus and Pegacorn. Okay, they're like their own things even. Okay, I really want to tame that thing. Hold on, do I have enough EP just to do like the most basic, just, hey, we have a pet Pegasus now, let's use it to fly thing? I really hope so. That thing's on the ground down here somewheres. Fly away, or fly up, please. Oh, come on. This place is crawling with giant ants. The problem is, even if I do manage to take down one giant ant without dying, which technically speaking is not that difficult, the odds of me getting snuck up on by something else is like astronomical. Like, as soon as I take down one of these things, another one's just gonna spawn and get me from behind. And the direwolf pack, that's also a problem. And the thing is, I don't even know where the Pegasus we're looking for just went. It could have G-spawned for all I know. Fly, please. Fly, please. Thank you. Thank you. Where did that go? There's a one-eyed owl on our screen. There's that thing. Has your model changed? I'm fairly sure it said all the models have changed, but you look the same. Okay, that thing just despawned. That's good. The Blade Tigers will just still one-shot me without a doubt. Did the Pegasus disappear? Oh, look, it's a salamander. I knew this place could spawn spirits. I didn't realize... For some reason, I was just expecting the feathered serpents. Aw, I think the Pegasus is gone. Like, I panicked. I got scared because of all the giant ants and whatnot, and because of that, I don't get my horsey. Oh, well. Might as well stay around this area just for a moment, just to make sure I'm not just missing it. Hopefully, I just need to get a little bit closer so it gets into range and it will pop up on the map. I'm gonna give like one more little search, see if our horsey friend is here, and then I'm going to keep heading on towards the Dwarven village. Come on. I really want a Pegasus. I want to ride a Pegasus. Oh, is that it? That giant ant. No, that's just a bunch of sheep. I got so excited thinking that was it. Nope, nope, it was not. Where is my Thunderlance? I must have skipped right past it. There it is. Charge this up and fly. Oh yes, I also have no reason to be so scared of pixies. Okay, are you kidding me? That thing sniper shot me while the game was frozen. I turn around, have it straight on my crossfire hairs and fire. I had full health. I truly hate the giant ants. They're too stupid. Like there's just no way to deal with them. If a giant ant manages to see you before you see it, you just die, and it's so infuriating. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Like at least it's the same thing with black serpents. That's just sort of the problem with this mod. Certain mobs, there's just no real way to handle them. If you get caught unaware for a moment, you just need to get hit once, and then you're just instantly dead to most mobs, which is really rough. It's just kind of too much at times, because now I need to travel back 7,000 blocks again. Whatever. I gotta go. I guess I'll start flying then. I accidentally found a wizard's tower. I'm taking I guess, a more direct route to the death marker, and I accidentally found this place. Ooh, explosion. Ooh, thunder. Okay, those are both nice. Not worth taking? Not really. Some books I care about, some enchantments, not so much. What have we got? Another D, wind cutter, wind protection. I already have duplicates of both of those, but you know what? Just in case. I don't think I need more magic cores. You only really need a couple of those things, I think. And I already have like a dozen or so. And that looks like that. Okay, a couple more spells. Explosion we'll learn, or we'll start learning. Thunder, and the rest of those are duplicates. Anyways, Analyze has now been learned, and I started learning... Oh, it's a giant bat. Haven't seen one of those yet. Although I guess I haven't flown in the right biomes during nighttime. I'm still going to run away from that, because that thing has ultrasonic scream, and that hurts. But I started learning Gravity Flight just because there's a little bit of synergy between it and our Harpy Flight ability. Just because a Harpy Flight is better for horizontal movement, and that is better for like vertical movement. So if you can like use Gravity Flight to go straight up, you can just sort of glide forever, a lot easier. But Analyze, cast time 0.6. We're currently in the middle of the air, in the middle of nowheres, so I have no idea what exactly that does. I assume that's essentially just equivalent to analytical appraisal. But it's, well, I guess we'll see whenever we actually come in for a landing. I'll see you in a little bit. Although I guess I can just test it on an iceberg, can I? I just have to fly past and see if it brings up snow. Um... Oh, okay. It's analytical appraisal, but only as long as I'm holding it down. And it has a cost over time, it looks like, although it's fairly small, if I had to guess. Oh, it is very quick to master, though. So you know what? This is going to be one of the ones we master, and hopefully we'll get Sage relatively quickly. And that will help get Sage a lot faster, rather. Obviously, we're hoping to get Sage as soon as possible. Words are hard. Anyways, I'll see you in a little bit. I guess I might as well just hold that while I fly. It's not like it cost me much. And I might even be able to master it fairly quickly just by doing this. I'll see you in a moment. And I bring you back. Analyze is now mastered. Gravity Flight's halfway there. And 83990. That didn't cost any EP, funnily enough. 83990. That one also didn't cost any max magicules. But I lost... Oh yeah, I died. Oh yeah, that's where I lost all those magicules from. So these ones just didn't cost anything for some reason. I'm not gonna complain, but it is a little bit weird. But all that can just go away for now. That's an extra grimoire, that's an extra grimoire. Those can go away. So, fire and healthcare. Might as well test these in a moment. Probably not while we're inside the flammable tower. That's actually probably a bad idea. Let's test those in a moment. What have we got? Wind protection, we already have wind gust. Warp portal is actually a new one. Might as well start learning that. Don't really need power all that much. Already have. Fine. Like, part of me is like, you really don't need these. And the other part's like, but maybe you will later on. You don't know. And thus I end up carrying way too much in all my backpacks every single time. Yeah, but, yeah, it looks like that's it. Start learning this warp portal spell. I'm gonna assume that's probably just like spatial movement of some degree, like maybe even equivalent to the spatial movement skill, I think is what it's called. I think that's probably just warp from point A to point B, if I had to guess. Oh, it's a hippogriff. I saw something moving in there, and I was a little bit concerned. Yeah, for some reason, these ones didn't cost EP, but most other ones... Does magic not cost EP to learn? I just assumed it did, but maybe not. Anyways, fire. Oh, that was healthcare. Healthcare 2. It cost all of my magicules that we had on hand, and I don't know what it did. I'm going to assume that that is probably regen, based on the fact that it didn't boost our max magicules. But I can't really say for sure. What does that say it does again? I'm probably about to die while trying to do this while flying. Okay, we're over land. Cool. Healthcare. Boost the caster's health and saturation. Yeah, that's gotta be just keep you fed and, like, some amount of regeneration, I have to guess. Because, like, it also doesn't look like it's keeping me fed. You know what? I'm really not sure what that does. It doesn't look like it is doing much of anything right now, but maybe... I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to steal thatch, because I actually need a bunch of thatch to make the Tensura training dummy, and I kind of want it. Anyways, what's the time? Yeah, might as well... How close are we? Oh, come on! Hold on. That's not going to kill us. Okay, healthcare is some sort of regeneration. It's not perfect regeneration, but it's enough to counteract the effects of giant ant poison, at least a singular hit. But you know what? Like, the hit itself isn't the problem with the giant ants. It's the fact that they poison does, like, your entire health bar. Anything we can get that, like, counteracts that effect is going to be super, super useful. You know what? Already a big fan of the healthcare skill. That dragon has our number. Yes, it does. Come on. Did you not want this fight? You were coming at me a moment ago. Okay. We just won chicken against a dragon. I just had to turn around and it was like, nope, never mind. I don't want to fight anymore. That works for me. Anyways, I still haven't gotten to test the other ones. It's only been healthcare because I'm out of magicules. Let's make it back to the forest real quick and just sit in there with regen. And if another Pegasus wants to spawn in real quick and we can just, like, tame it before we're done on the day, I'm not gonna complain. I'll see you in just a moment. And look, apparently basilisks spawn in this biome too. Interesting, hadn't seen one, but that's also a different variant. That's cool, I guess. Like, the direwolves always had variants to them, but I guess now a lot of the other species are starting to get them too. Oh look, it's a horned bear. I didn't see one of those last time. There's a giant bear. I don't remember what they're actually called. That's just a hippogriff from a different mod. Anyways, fire and fire lance, the two we haven't seen yet. This is very dangerous. Oh look, it's a giant wasp. This is pretty dangerous to actually test in here. Two blade tigers. Fire! I really should have learned far sight, shouldn't I? Like, that would have been pretty handy. Fire! Yeah, it looks like it's not quite that long range. Fire! Vargas have fire immunity to some degree, so that's not going to do a whole lot. Or maybe it's just nether Vargas? Okay, I'm liking some of this stuff. Like, actual more variants, like, all of the direwolves have different resistances, but it's, other than that, I think they're all the same. But just that little differences, but that level of, like, change, like, is kind of cool. If more creatures just have, like, that same level of, like, oh, you can find it in this biome, but in this biome, it works like this, and over here, it has, like, a slightly different moveset. That just adds a lot of flavor to the world, and that is really cool. So, like, if they're gonna keep doing that for more mobs, that's gonna be pretty exciting. It's a little thing, but it's really nice. Anyways, fire. That's healthcare I'm holding. You cannot double up on healthcare. Fire. Fire. How long range is it? Can I hit from here? The answer is maybe, but I am a terrible shot. Okay. Got it. So that's fire. That's going to be very easy to train, it looks like. It's already most of the way there. Is this just the cockatrice on the map, or is that actually something else? It's hard to tell. Oh, it's the dragon peacock. That's what you're called. So, fire. Okay, that does do something else. It has a mild explosion to it, so gotta be careful. Although it looked like it hit the ground and didn't set a fire there, so maybe not as careful as I was thinking. Any signs of more Pegasus? No. Okay. Next up is Fire Lance. Fire Lance. Okay, that's long range. That works almost exactly like Thunder Lance, doesn't it? Ooh, and it even has, like, the whole thing where it says single. I'm assuming it will get, like, the fire dance, like quad shot like the other one has. You know what? A couple pretty nice, a lot of very nice skills here. Analyze was just easy to learn. It's not useful on its own, but it is, like, a free point for the important skills we want. And two, what appear to be fairly decent combat skills, at least. Like, one of them that's at least on par and a different one we already have. How do we get... how exactly do we get flame manipulation and all that again? I thought it was have some sort of fire-based magic or skill, but we didn't get it after getting the aspectual magics, so maybe it is... Maybe you specifically need to have, like, a certain spirit for it, in which case, granted that we have... What do we have the most of? Lightning? Is there just, like, a lightning spirit? I think lightning's under wind spirits, right? So I think we want a wind spirit. That will also give us extra stuff. Not that I really care about wind, but it's also... You know what? We're a harpy. There's a whole thing where, like, specific races have a higher chance for specific spirits. So there's a decent chance we actually have an increased chance for wind spirits. But that's apparently going to have to wait until we can actually find a thing. Because this one doesn't have it. Oh, no. I still have healthcare, so that's a little bit nicer, but still pretty dangerous to go down there right now with that horde. That's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I don't know what gets the thumbnail. If I had managed to find another Pegasus and managed to name it and tame it, that was going to get it. But since it doesn't look like another one's going to spawn, It might still get it. I don't know. Oh, healthcare back on. And fire. And fire. And... Come on. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. Fire. Okay. This works fairly well, actually. Just like stand on the edge and fire down. It's a 1 or a 2 shot on most of these mobs. Vargas have fire resistance, so it makes sense they actually managed to survive a little bit better. Why the leech lizards surviving? Ooh, Chant and Almond, that's number 10. Very nice. I am curious if since we're in like water, we're in rain, we're actually doing less damage maybe with fire skills? I don't know. Anyways, that's... Oh, hey look, it's a beast gnome. Oh, hey look, it's a giant ant. Fly please, fly please. One more double check. There's not like a hidden Pegasus here, right? I got so excited after seeing that and then it was gone. Next time, we'll actually continue on towards, I missed. Can I actually hit that thing real quick? Like, I want the extra magic ore just for free. Ah, nope, there's like no shot I'm gonna like lucky shot this from afar, is there? And also, none of our fire magic is setting fire to the forest. That's actually really good. Anyways, I digress heavily. We should probably learn Farsight, and I'm just gonna keep learning some more of these magics, and I guess I'll get started on Chant and Almond. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. It's so nice that they made you stealing items, like, off by default. That was one of the most annoying thing about Ice and Fire before. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and Omelo. Thank you three so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.